What is going on, guys? In today's video we are going to talk about the most recent install I've done, and it's overall one of my favorite ones. On top of the other mods I've done, this is the all-time favorite. Why? Because it makes very nice noises. This is the open air intake from APR, the non-carbon fiber version of it. Budget friendly. It's about $180 for the US buyers, and it comes as a budget friendly system for the price conscious car enthusiasts, and I've come to like it so far. Haven't really gone for a drive yet, but I just really want to talk about how my current setup is and the journey I took to finally reach this route or this destination. Again, if you guys remember from my previous videos, I've done a couple things to go ahead and modify or improve airflow to the stock airbox that you see here with the K&N filter inside. This is going to be inside the apartment. It's a decent size actually, right? It's kind of blocky, but overall the reason why I went for this intake system was because of how minimal it is. It was, as you can tell from the previous video before, it's a very small system. All it was a filter on a stick in a way, connected to everything that I had going on previously. So other intake systems, I don't want to talk too much into it or divert from the main point. But the INE system, you have to replace this part. That was one of my favorite systems out there that I really was going to get prior to doing the whole modifications to the stock airbox. But in my previous videos, I went ahead and I documented how I opened this blocked off portion right here and closed off this open portion right here. So I had the stock airbox inside over here, and from there the air would go in through here, get blocked off by this plate, so you can see it. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and maybe lower shutter speed. Not sure if the low light is good. Should be. Excuse the wind noise, excuse the background noise. I picked the perfect time to film. But again, air goes in here, gets cut off or blocked off. Instead of cooling the engine, gets mixed directly immediate right and into the airbox. Since I opened this part, the APR intake or the stock airbox gets force-fed cool air while driving directly into this this opening right here. All right, now coupled with this, with the CTS turbo inlet piping, the elbow, I'm not sure if you can see it within there, like right there, and also the CTS silicone intake hose, which is pretty sturdy so far. It hasn't collapsed yet. I believe it's gonna go ahead and do amazing things in terms of sound. Power wise, I highly doubt it. I'm still stock, nothing flashed, so it just makes nice noises. And the reason I went for this intake was because of how easy it was to kind of remove the stock airbox and kind of just replace everything in. But I think overall it's a very hassle-free install. If you remember from the previous video, the only gripe I had with the install was my fault, basically, installation error. I'm not sure if it was the pick I was using. I was removing the vacuum line, the vacuum hose, and there was like a slight tear on it. And I guess since I didn't bring any type of lubrication out to go ahead and secure the vacuum hose to here, I had to go ahead and zip tie it. But hopefully it stays. If it doesn't stay, then I'll have to remove the intake out again and secure it in a much better fashion. But grommets here, which kept coming off during shipping, but it pretty much stays here intact. There was a grommet here. I think all you need is the grommet here secured and here, and it's pretty much very sturdy. It was plug and play. It fit great with this CTS intake hose right there, the silicone one. And overall, I am very excited to do my first drive. I did a first startup. Sounded very nice. Definitely a lot louder than the stock airbox. But like I said before, I'm not expecting much power-wise or performance-wise. And overall, the mod itself, if you're driving your vehicle for quite some time, I think little mods like this, small modifications like this, makes you, in a way, fall in love with the vehicle all over again, right? Or appreciate it a lot more. So I hopefully this video is informative, and if you guys have done the modifications like I've done in the past, all of these ideas I actually had from the forum, so it's not me. Opening here and blocking off here and everything else here to increase the airflow to the stock airbox right there. I think this open intake right here, the open intake system from APR, will ultimately finish off and give you really great airflow. This is how the car is as of now, with about almost 44,000 miles. I'm not quite sure how long I'm able to go ahead and keep the car, but this was a budget friendly, sorry, I'm at a loss for words, a budget friendly system for now, and it looks amazing. It looks very aggressive, and when you open the hood, it really reminds me of the Mark 6 Golf R, the Evolution Motorsports intake that I ran, with a much bigger cone, I guess, a much bigger filter. Overall, I'm very happy with the install, with the cost of it, with the shipping, with the packaging, and definitely USP Motorsports probably drop shipped it, and APR directly sent the order to APR, and APR sent it to me. And if you guys have any questions, maybe leave it in the comments down below, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you, and take care.